Welcome back to the Papi's podcast.
Welcome back to the Papi.
Welcome back, Papi.
Yes, thank you. Hope you loved the last episode. Hope you liked it. And
If
today...
no, check it out.
Yeah, if not, check it out. Yeah, check it out. It's a short episode, so you will easy to consume. And today we go with the same concept, going a bit shorter. So, Flo, what is today's topic?
Well, so we talked about this before the podcast, and I think it's a really good topic: time management. So how to manage your time, especially when it comes to, let's say you have your job. You also want to save some time for maybe a side hustle, maybe friends, maybe whatever it is. And I mean, now I need to be honest, I'm struggling with this because of course I'm taking care of myself. So I sleep 8 hours a day, right? And then I work 10 hours a day, and then I go to the gym. It's like no 2 hours, and then I have like 4 hours left, right? And then that's 4 hours I need to take care of myself and eat and poop and do the things. And I also had to realize now that I can't answer all my messages on my WhatsApp. It's like I have a lot of friends, and I just can't get back to them because if I did, it would take me 1 hour, at least 1 hour every day, and I don't have the time.
Oh, it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
It's very good, Mo, what you say. I think it's about priority, no? Everything is about priority, because we all have actually. What's the difference between me and Elon Musk?
You don't have a Tesla?
No, we don't have so much difference in terms of time.
You have 24 hours.
We have the same 24 hours, but always using his time, or how he has used in time in the past, was maybe more efficient than the way I use my time. No,
we talked about this in the last episode. Like he's spending way less time on choosing his outfit.
Yeah,
right?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe also that's why it's a good point.
Yeah, because he doesn't have options.
But maybe he spent also his time to focus on the things that will give him most results. So you mentioned 8-hour work. I believe it's nice to work a lot also, but maybe how can you in these 8 hours, how can you divide maybe this task to maybe do 80% of the things by doing only maybe 4 hours? This also can help you and to get some more time.
No, I mean, it depends. Obviously, if you have a full-time job and you have maybe a side hustle and maybe 2 kids,
it's of course.
It's not easy. So you really have to take care of your time and priorities. Like you said it before, what is going to give you the most, or what is going to be the most beneficial? What kind of things?
So it is interesting, Bo, because at school, we have been told the way to read a book is from like left to right. It's like from start to finish. And I mean, it can work for like some novels and stuff, but let's say you're reading like a personal development book where you have like specific guidelines, topics. So you can check the summary, you can check like the summary page or the first page, and you can see, okay, this part is talking about discipline. And maybe this part, okay, I don't really need discipline more in my life now. So I go skip the next part. Okay, I see it's talking about relationships. Okay, maybe I have to increase. I feel I want to improve my relationships. So I'll go directly to this part, and I will start reading what I really need to learn, or what I really need in this part. And don't have to finish the whole book. I don't have to finish all.
But it's so interesting because I never did this. I probably should do this, huh? No, but it makes sense, because if you are interested in a certain topic, then why would you read the whole book, right?
Yeah.
If it's just I don't know, it's like 10 pages.
Look, it's so fun. Let's say you go and you check on Google, you want to learn about monkeys, and you go to Wikipedia, but you're going just to learn about maybe specific. I mean, I don't know, you're just going to learn about the monkeys, but you're not going to learn about all the monkeys in the world.
Yeah.
You're going to focus, on Google and stuff, you're looking for the information that you need, that you really need. You're not going to read all Google pages. No, you're not going to go through all the links and read all the monkeys links and documentaries about monkeys. Maybe you watch 1, 2, okay, and then, okay, you got some knowledge. You don't have to go from all.
Unless you're really, really, really interested and you have a lot of time, but probably not.
Yeah, but it's stupid. I mean, it's not that it's stupid, but it's a waste of time.
It's a waste of time,
yeah. And it's funny because when you go to internet, most people, we are efficient. We find the right stuff. But when it comes to managing our time, we don't know how to do it.
No, but it's also like in the beginning you said it's priorities. Like, what are your priorities, right? If you, I don't know, if you want to focus on building your side hustle, of course you will focus on. But let's say you have a full-time job and you want to build something on the side, then of course you have your full-time job, so that's priority. But
It's
then
priority.
second priority is going to be your side hustle, right?
Yeah.
And then you also have to, like, make time for it. So this is one thing that we all have 24 hours, right? So no matter what you want to do, if it's just answering messages or actually building your empire, you will always have to make time.
Yeah.
So this is how it starts, right?
But even
like making time for something.
For your side also, even if you have only 30 minutes a day, I think everyone can find 30 minutes a day for their side also. Like it's honestly is possible. If you do it every day, at the end of the week, I don't know if I'm still good in mathematics, but it's like maybe 4 hours. Imagine you do this for 1 month, 2 months. You actually will outbeat and outperform all the other people that work 2 hours a day, but they do it once in a week. Or, most of the people are not consistent. Most of the people are based on motivation or like impulses. That most people maybe they will work 12 hours one day, but maybe they do it for 2 days and then the third day they stop because they are not disciplined.
We all know this. There's also this, if you look at it like this, just get 1% better every day.
Yeah.
So if you think about it like, okay, I'm gonna get 1% better at, I don't know, coding, whatever.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It's not
baby steps, like having like small goals that don't overwhelm you, because when you're overwhelmed, then you're in your head and thinking about the future, and you are already, successful, and you have millions and trillions and responsibilities, and then you're just stopped because you don't need that. You can't handle that in that moment.
Yeah, I agree. But also, as you said, no, you said a specific problem that you have received a lot of message. And I also have the same thing. I also receive a lot of message from my groups and from people that I was to meet. And sometimes, I feel not overwhelmed, but I cannot answer right away. I have to wait at night or something to answer. And of course, these people, when I answer, also they expect me to, they will answer back and they expect me to have a conversation sometime, no? So that's why most of the time I use my phone. Mostly I want to meet in person and not too much to talk like this because it's for me. I don't have the time, to be like 1 hour on my phone having text back.
Yeah, and also if you're one of those who
No,
who sends like a 5 or 10 minute long voice message,
This
stop,
is me.
stop, please stop. I beg you.
No, it's a good point. No, but yeah. So also, what I wanted to say is that let's say each day doesn't have to be a balanced day, which means that each day doesn't have to be that you work and that you have social and that you have your kids. It can be one day you work and you only work. Other day, let's say you only social. So maybe you don't even work this day. I mean, let's say in the weekends, no, for the one that have a job. In the weekends, this day maybe it's only social time. Like you only go and socialize with people. Or if you have a kid, this Saturday or this day is only your time with the kids, nothing else. No Netflix, no other things. So this is about your priority. And I can assure you that like doing one thing at a time, like focusing on one specific thing will give you so much more like outcome and performance. If you try to do everything at the same time, you will go nowhere.
Yeah.
So I think time management is the most important about priorities.
Yeah. I also so a lot of people who are procrastinating, right? I'm a master procrastinator.
Don't say this one. Don't.
Okay, I was. I'm working on it. But anyways, so people who procrastinate, they don't really lack knowledge. A lot of times we think we lack knowledge, and it's most of the time it's focus.
Yeah.
Because if you're focusing on one thing and one thing only, then slowly but steady you will get it done, right?
You cannot procrastinate if you have only one thing to do.
Yeah.
Mostly when you have a lot of things to do that you procrastinate because you see the mountain, you see, I have so much things to do, I don't want to start. But let's say you say today, I only have to do one specific task. Today is only one task. And it's okay if it's very deep about this because let's say the task is I have to not try to make it a bit easy. Let's say I have to send 10 cold email outreach for clients. I have to send 10. This is my goal today. Maybe it can be done in 30 minutes, but maybe at least if I do this every day, I will be much more productive than someone that sees, oh, I have to do this and I have to do this. And
Mm.
it's like, of course, you can work more than just doing this. This was an example, but by having this specific one thing to do, you will go much faster, much more, you will be so much more efficient. And that's the same. Like if you say, today I spend only 30 minutes for my side also, or today I dedicate 1 hour of my time with my kids or whatever. It doesn't have to be that you spend 5 hours, but if you do it every day, you will see progress.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But yeah, like focus is huge. And this was my issue, because if you have so many things you're focusing on, then no wonder you will start procrastinating, because you don't know where to start. So I mean focus by what is your focus, like which tasks is your focus, not paying attention.
Okay.
So I'm saying, like,
Okay, you don't
maybe
know
you
where
have a
to
focus
start.
on your business. Maybe you have to focus on, I don't know, sending out these cold mails or
You
whatever.
don't know where to start or
Yeah.
prioritize.
So it's like, like a certain thing.
Okay, it's a good point. Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't understand. Okay.
No, it's not like paying attention or
Okay.
staying focused on one thing. It's
So
like,
what kind of task do you think will bring most of the outcome? Let's say you have all of these to-do lists, no, that you will
Yep.
see that you feel overwhelmed. What are maybe, let's say you have 10. So this is a rule called the Pareto rule or the 80-20 rule. And
Yep.
it says that 80% of the outcome is come from 20% of your task that you do.
Yep.
And also, the guy said he saw this because he saw that, let's say, 80% of the population are from 20% of the land of like the countries. I mean, from the cities.
Yep.
And like the countryside is like 80% of land, but only 20% of people are living. So he saw like, and also 20% of people own 80% of the wealth, of the money. But this guy saw this concept in many aspects, and it can be used, of course, for productivity. So let's say you have your to-do list of 10 things. What are maybe the 2 tasks that will produce 80% of this outcome? And then this can be your focus.
Yeah. So this is what I did, right? I had to narrow it down. So I had to sacrifice things, cut things out. And then I had this list, and then I was like, okay, what is going to help me the most, or what can I, so let's say, you have tasks that take maybe 2 minutes or 1 minute. Then you do those first because they are just, they take 1 minute.
Yeah, but maybe they don't need to be done.
So this is the thing for me, it had to be done, but because I had a lot of things, I was overwhelmed. I couldn't even get those done. So, that's why I had to cut out things and put my focus on certain things. And once I had it, and then I could also do the things that had to be done. And, those things that need 2 minutes or 1, 2, 4 minutes, you can just get it out of the way, do it. And then, you can focus on the main things.
Interesting flow. Because
But
me,
if
I
it
see,
had, like,
I see the opposite.
Because you said before, if it has to be done, for me, it always comes down to how long it takes. If it's like maximum 5 minutes, I will do it.
Like right now.
Yeah.
Interesting, because our brain, how it works. Our brain is like a battery, and you have full battery at the beginning of the day. And by doing the small task, you will like reduce your battery little by little. But then at the end of the day, you will have maybe half of your battery left. And then you have the big task to be done. And you will maybe not be able to do this big task because you have less energy. But if you start your day with a big task, you have full energy. So then it will be much easier for you to accomplish this big task. And then after you will to do a small thing, you don't require a lot of energy because it takes only 1 minute, let's say. So you will get tired. At the end of the day, let's say you are tired, yesterday I was so tired, for example, but that's why we said we will do the podcast, but I had no energy to do it. We should have maybe done it earlier, But still, if I wanted to do my meditation, I did it because it didn't require me too much time or too much effort. Because even my battery was very low, this energy that I still had, it was okay for me to do meditation. But to do a podcast, no, it was not enough energy.
But you also know that for yourself, when you meditate, it fills you up with energy. Like it gives you energy. So it's like, in my case, like I said, if it takes like I don't know, a few minutes, so there's like a limit. If it takes more than 5 minutes, I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
But the small tasks, I want to get it out of the way. And so this is what you said, it's energy or willpower. I call it the willpower.
Yeah, the
And when you
willpower.
wake
Yeah.
up in the morning, you have like 100%. And then I don't know, if you want to get things done in the evening, like I don't know, at 11, 12, then your willpower is going to be the lowest, right?
Yeah.
Structuring your day so that you have all those bigger tasks and harder tasks in the morning, or when your
Yeah.
willpower is
Always in the morning. Yeah.
is 100 or close, high. That is the goal, right?
Yeah. No, that's why it's better to do the hard things in the morning. That's why me, I prefer to go to the gym in the morning, because for me it's like harder to do it. I mean, it's easier for me to do it in the morning than at night. At night,
Yeah.
I'm a bit more tired, so sometimes it's easier for me to skip. But when in the morning, I cannot skip because I have more energy.
Yeah, 100%.
And also it boosts my energy also.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yeah.
That's another
But
thing.
then also each person is different. For me, it's this way. For other people, maybe they have more energy at night. No, we are different metabolism.
Yeah.
But also I see what you mean, and sometimes I do it also. It's when you have a small task that you can be done now. Let's say I cook and I can clean the dishes quickly. I do it. I don't have to wait until I don't have to wait too much time. I do it now. Or this maybe it's not the best example.
Okay, so let's talk about this, because I think it's really interesting. You have your job, so you have a full-time job, and then you also have your side hustle. So when it comes to your side hustle now, how do you organize your time?
So when I come back from the work, or when I finish work, like around 5:36, then I just go home and I work on my business. But I don't like watch Netflix, or I don't watch videos, or I don't have during the week, I don't have any social interactions. I don't see people, and people will say, "Oh yeah, it's not. I don't want to do this." But what is your priority in life? Me,
100%.
my priority is to be free.
Monk mode, bro. Monk mode.
Yeah, but this is what I choose. I want to be free. I choose my freedom over social for now.
Yeah.
I know that I can have social time during the weekend. The weekend, for me, yesterday, I organized events, and I met a lot of new people, and it was my time. I socialized for my whole week. Now I have my battery of socializing is done.
Yeah. No, but it's amazing, because then you can actually split. During the week I'm gonna do this. Focus is the business, and then during the weekend it's gonna be socializing. It's gonna be
also,
going out.
Let's say also when I come back when I finish work and I work on my side hustle, I work maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe sometimes a bit less. But if you do it every day, it's okay. If you do it every day, as I said, you go very fast. It's not at the end. I understood this, and this also cost me a lot of time more to understand this, honestly. But success is not a run. It's not like a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah.
As you say, the turtle and the rabbit, no? Oh,
I think, yeah.
Yeah, this this one. That's the one you don't have to go fast. You can go slow, but until you finish the race. The goal is to finish the race, not to go the fastest.
Yeah.
And to not finish it.
Yeah. No, we also talked about this before, that in a lot of cases, when you want to achieve things too quick, too fast, the chances are high that you're not going to achieve it.
Yeah.
Because you're attached to this outcome, right?
Yeah.
Like you want it, and it's like the instant gratification and how our brain works and the hormones and everything. But yeah, it's like slowly but steady wins the race.
Yeah. Always win the race, bro. The most important is to finish the race.
Yeah.
Because that's only the thing, bro. It's the only thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I really like this the way you do it, because socializing I think is huge. Unless you are not really into socializing. But this is one of my challenges right now, because I have a lot of friends, and of course I want to stay up to date with them, but it's just hard, so hard. And making new friends right now, I'm like, I don't need new friends. I mean, I have amazing people, amazing friends in my life.
Easy also. For me also it's hard. Sometimes it's not easy, because I have a lot of beautiful friends. It's not, when I say I don't want to socialize, I have amazing friends and I would love to spend time with them, but I understand I cannot.
Yeah.
No.
So this is really interesting, because once you say you cannot because you have your priorities, then you have your goals, you have your your boundaries when it comes to you and building your businesses. And I think it's also really, really important to communicate with your friends.
Yeah,
so for example, not texting back for weeks, it happens. So I have my priorities, right? I have my family, my close friends. I will always answer, maybe after like a few hours, maximum day. But
I always answer very fast with my message. I always answer.
But then you have your
quick,
priorities, right?
But I sometimes I tell them I cannot speak now. Can I call you tonight, or can we talk tonight, or can we talk next day, or can we meet? Me, I prefer to meet in person. This is more I am.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, it's I feel you, because this is not the easiest thing. But yeah, to the people listening, I just want to say I want to be a bit direct and harsh. But you choose. You are the one that choose the priorities. If you're doing a side hustle and you want to get financial freedom or whatever why for the reason you're doing it, if it's for you is really important, you just have to do it. And socializing and meeting friends and having a girlfriend, it's beautiful. Also, it's some things that are beautiful in life, to also have a girlfriend and love. And I don't neglect this. I'm not close to it, but I say that you have to also choose your battles. You cannot fight everything. You have to choose your battles, and then little, as I said, you can do few days you work, few other days you spend only time with your girlfriend, only time with your friends. Other days you spend time with your child.
It's beautiful because indeed you choose. Like, you have to know what's best for you or your business in this case, And if sometimes you just have to sacrifice socializing or some friends, like not texting them back every 2 days or every 3 days, or every 2 weeks. I really find this topic interesting, especially in your case, because you have your full-time job and then also your side hustle, and it takes time. So your full-time job takes like, I don't know, 8 hours a day. That's like 8 hours you can't use for anything else, just work.
Yeah, but
and then you have to find time, or not find, it's like more make time,
Yeah. No, it's that I told you. No, so what I do is like it's just about priority. It's about discipline. It's about knowing your why. So maybe we can talk about this also.
Strong enough why.
To have a strong why, because when I come back sometimes from work, I'm come home and the only thing I want to do is to watch Netflix. But I don't do it because I know my why.
Exactly.
And I know why why I want to have my side hustle, why I want to do, or why I'm doing all of this. It's not just for money, it's something deeper. No, it's like it's for me, it's a way to provide for my family, to have freedom, to be free, to be able to travel when I want, to do everything that I want. I mean, the higher purpose is very deep for me and very strong. So then I don't care about sacrificing or doing efforts, because I know that I'm in a mission.
Exactly. So I think this is what we all need, like a strong enough why. And then once you have it, and then you will feel it. It's like one of my mentors, he always says, once you find your why, you will stop questioning everything. Like, you will not question it ever again. Like, you just know that this is your why. And once you have it, then that's when you know where you have to go. I don't
know how you can procrastinate if we say, Flo, I put your girlfriend and your child in my basement, and there is a bomb, and it will if you don't do this task, they'll die. So how can you procrastinate, bro? It's impossible. Like, I mean, because the why is so strong.
Sounds like a movie, by the way.
It's like in Soul, no? This
Oh my God,
guy,
I got scared.
Psychopath, bro.
Holy shit.
No, I mean that so the why is so strong because you love them so much.
Yeah.
You will do all the tasks in one day. Even maybe you will not sleep because you love them so much. You will save them. You want to save them.
Yeah. The why.
It's the same. I don't mean that you have to have this.
Please don't do this.
Not do this scenario, but yeah.
No, but you have to have a strong why. Yeah. So for me, when it comes to procrastinating, I also had to understand that one of the reasons was because it wasn't really the highest why, and I had to find the reason, like, why I want to do it. And then my whole focus and all the things I'm doing, it shifted.
Okay.
So it's gonna shift once you find your why. And then, so the thing is, I need to say this, I recently started doing my research on this, because I kind of realized how I'm struggling with like keeping my attention on things. And I never got diagnosed, but I do believe that I have ADHD. And whenever I have distractions, I get distracted super easily. So I need to
like
take
your phone and stuff.
phone apps, whatever it is. So I really need to take care with this. But there are ways to do this, and I do believe that so ADHD, I don't know, I don't want to get into this stuff, but it's like, for me, when it comes to stuff I really care about, like I'm really passionate about, I have no problem staying
it's more
focused.
like the mundane, like the,
yeah. But if it's, I don't know, if it's I don't care about the topic, or it's just not important to me, it's not my why, and I'm just like, I get distracted so easy. So that's why it's so important to find.
I think we're all the same. I think nowadays in this society, it's really easy to get distracted.
Yeah,
it's really
super
easy
like
with our
everything
phones.
everything wants to distract you pretty much.
No, because attention is money. Well, it's the way to get money. It's marketing.
Yeah.
But also it's your power, because also your attention is what people want the most. The businesses, they are looking for your attention.
Yeah.
And also your life or your soul is here wants your attention.
For a reason. Yeah.
No, it's your attention. Like, I mean, it's your energy. Your attention is your power, because your attention is your energy. Where you put attention, energy grows.
Yeah.
So if I put attention on the bad news, on the negative things, then it grows in myself and I have more negative energy.
Exactly.
If I put more attention more in the good things, in the thing I'm grateful for, these things grow also.
Exactly.
And it is, we're talking about focus today and also about time. And I think attention, learn how to get more, to be more attentive, to get more, to focus. So I think one of the tools for me, for sure, is meditation.
Yeah.
Meditation is it's the thing the practice that helped me the most.
That's what also helped me also even like get closer to my why, because whenever you are in stillness, you can observe your thoughts, and your soul talks to you, and then you will find your why.
Yeah. I mean, you mean for you mean for more perspective, but I mean also me for attention and for focus.
Oh yeah.
It also, because you have to focus on your breath or on your on all your breath, etc. And this helps you a lot to focus. Yeah. To not get distracted by your thoughts, as you said.
Yeah. 100%.
But what else also can help you with attention? I think is also to reduce them. So if when you're going to work, let's say, put your phone in vibrate mode, or on iPhone you can put focus mode. This helps a lot. Yeah. And you can say, yeah, but if someone's calling me, it's urgent. Yeah, just send them. Maybe you can send a message to someone. I don't know. You can say to people, communicate during this time. At this time, I'm not available. Please contact me. Yeah. Later.
Yeah, that's a good one. But yeah, eliminating all the distractions, or trying to minimize. So if you're on your laptop, maybe turn off the apps, or if you don't need internet, turn off the internet, or close the tabs.
So I just realized now something that is not easy, all of this. But what I just realized is, how much do you want it, Flo? Because
why? So why?
Yeah.
How bad do you want it?
Yeah. Because you see all the stuff you have to do compared to random normal people that don't think about this. This is we're talking now, the time management. This is what will make you successful, because this is what is the big difference between successful people and the non-successful people.
Exactly.
Because at the end, as I said at the beginning, we all have the same time, 24 hours, and we all have the same resources. Even though you're born in another country, you're born in not the same family. Okay, I can get it. I don't want to pour you if you want. I don't want to eat too much, but still we have the same time, and there is no excuses. So and I'm a bit direct, but you have no excuse.
But it's true. Yeah. It's true.
And also I have no excuse, because I always found myself excuses, but now I have no excuse. I am actually was born in France. I was born in a rich country. I'm born in a good family. I have no excuse, and and this honestly pisses me off that I'm not already a millionaire, because I found myself excuses all my life.
Yeah, expectations, but no. I mean, I know what you mean. I know.
It's not about millionaire. It's not about. You know what I mean. It's about because always I found excuses. Yeah. And I have no excuse, because there are some people that are less fortunate than me, and they are, I have more. I'm more chances. I mean, not more chances, but I'm more lucky. Yeah. And why I'm not ultra successful. Yeah. And I think most people are in the same situation as me and you.
Yeah, sure.
It should piss you off. Like, if you're listening, it should piss you off.
Hey,
or maybe not, but me, it pisses me off a lot.
Our time will come.
Yeah. Why did I find excuse all the time?
Yeah, but that's something you can't control, I think. It's, whenever the time is right and you will find your strong why, you will stop finding excuses. Some people never stop finding excuses.
Yeah.
A lot of people have excuses their whole life. But the thing is about the excuses, no one cares about them. So
they don't care. No, but honestly, this is also part of my why also.
Yeah.
And it's motivation for me to say I've been raised in a nice country and with a nice family, and for me it's inconceivable to find excuses. Not everything is perfect in life, it's as always. But I think most of the people that are listening, you have access to internet, you have access to food, you have access to water. You cannot complain. Even though maybe you have difficulties, families and stuff, every family is different. We all have difficulties, but we all have the same 24 hours.
Yeah. So stop finding excuses.
Stop finding excuses, and I say it to myself also, not only for the people. I say it really to myself.
Same.
Thank you, everyone. Stop finding excuses, as we said. This maybe will be the title.
It's gonna be a triggering one, I think. A lot of people are gonna get triggered, but I think it was worth it, and I think it was an amazing talk. And there's a lot of value in this episode too, as always. So yeah, thank you for watching and listening, and feel free to hit the like button, subscribe,
smash it again,
smash the like button. Feel free to ask questions, leave your feedback. It's always welcome.
And you always have the time to watch the Papi podcast, so you have to make it the time.
And also watch all the episodes, every episode. You can binge listen, watch whatever you want.
Yeah, thank you. Have a beautiful day.
See you in the next one.